west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For today and tonight, strong to severe thunderstorms appear likely later this afternoon and this evening. Severe storm chances will be on the increase between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m., but chances seem highest from about 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. The area mostly likely to see severe weather is mainly south of a line from about Albion to Blair in Atlantic Iowa. Some of the storms could produce large hail, larger than golf ball size, and damaging winds of 60 to 75 miles per hour. There is also a small chance for a tornado or two, mostly in southeast Nebraska. Some storms may linger past 11 p.m. in southeast Nebraska and southwest Iowa, but with a lower severe weather risk. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday through Monday. Additional strong to severe storms are possible on Thursday, mainly affecting parts of eastern Nebraska. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation could be needed this afternoon and evening for parts of the area. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station WXM20 in Lincoln, Nebraska. The current time is 3:03 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area. Rest of today, mostly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs around 80. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Locally heavy rainfall possible until midnight. Lows in the upper 50s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the upper 70s.
Alrighty guys, what is going on? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day here for today. Let's go ahead and get the chat open here. Let's go and see what is going on. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day here today. Let me go ahead and bring up my old tablet here. Let's go ahead and plug it up so that way we can get some chats going on in here. Hope you guys are having a great day though. Hope you guys are doing all right here. So let's go ahead and pull this up. So, as you may or may not have known, we do have our threat here for severe weather for today. Actually, a quite large threat. We're going to discuss this here in 1 second when we go ahead and switch the tab here. But we have ourselves a decent chance here for severe weather for today. Actually, a severe threat level 3 out of 5, in which we're going to continue to look at this here as we move on here. So, let's go ahead, guys, and switch on over to our main screen. Like I said, guys, hope y'all are having a great day for today. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and shut these blinds here because they're just a little bit bright, even though it is overcast. Believe it or not, it's actually still quite bright coming through here. But anyways, okay, yep, that's actually a lot better. Anyways, hope you guys are doing all right. Let's go ahead and see who is here. Got some more people coming in here. See, Devin, what's up, Devin? Hope you're doing good. Toby, Jordine, as well as Megan, Jakey, Haley, Shaw, Weather Watcher. What's up, you guys? Hayden. Let's go and see. Hope you guys are doing all right. Glad to have you guys here again for today. We have ourselves, like I said, a lot of severe weather expected for today. Let's go ahead and bring up the Storm Prediction Center, shall we? This is what's going on here in the Weatherland. We do have ourselves a very large threat for severe weather for today. Let me actually bring up my pen. That way I can actually draw on the screen and kind of show you guys what we might just be in for. So, overall, if you guys are across the dark green, the yellow, or the orange, you got yourself a chance for severe weather for today. We honestly do have ourselves a pretty big threat. Let's go and turn down the brightness here as well. It's also quite bright. As like I said, the greatest chance here being across portions of southern Nebraska, northern Kansas, even a small slither of northeastern Colorado is inside of the threat zone, in which we are going to continue to watch this here. It's definitely something we got to keep our eyes open. Even portions of the far south portion of the northeast is in the threat here for severe weather across the region. So we're going to continue watching this here as well. So, first of all, tornado threat for today. It's nothing extreme, but there is a 5% chance here of seeing tornadoes across portions of southern Nebraska, north central portions of Kansas, once again across portions of northeastern Colorado. We're going to continue watching it. We're going to continue to see what this is going to do for today, possibility of a few tornadoes, although that is not the main threat threat for today. Actually, damaging winds and hail is. Look at this. 2 different significant threats here. Hail, 30% chance at max, and damaging wind, 30% chance at max. So basically what we're seeing here is, hey, we might as well actually see a possibility of some of these hail events maybe getting up to 3 or so inches in diameter, which is actually quite significant, as well as we are expecting the possibility of maybe even seeing some of those damaging wind gusts, maybe over 70 miles per hour. That's actually a very, very big deal, and that is enough to cause some localized wind damage with some of the gusts. Like I said, it's not constant winds. That's what the winds could get up to at one given point. So that's kind of what we are talking about here for today. Regardless, things are going to get pretty nasty here for today. Widespread severe weather. I'm talking widespread from, coast to coast, basically. I mean, pretty much from the central U.S. to the eastern coast here. Not really coast to coast, quite there, but still, it's a decent amount of severe weather is expected. We'll show you guys this really quickly. Like I said, significant severe, here's a little summary right here. Significant severe thunderstorms are most likely across portions of the central Great Plains. Like I said, this does stretch further east as well, but on the lower threat. This afternoon to evening, very large hail and destructive wind gusts are possible. That is quoted by the Storm Prediction Center here for today based off of Norman, Oklahoma. So definitely a pretty big threat here for today. We got to continue watching this. Tomorrow we have a threat as well. This moves more to the east-southeast, including portions, of the Ohio Valley, down the Tennessee Valley and southeast. We got to continue watching this here. Then we move into Thursday, another threat across the plains. Nothing too crazy as of yet, just a slight risk. Move into day 4 being on Friday. Moves down to the southeast yet again across portions of Arkansas, bits of Mississippi, Alabama, and portions of far southwestern Tennessee. After that, we have nothing really going on here in the long range. So it's really over the next 4 days we are expecting severe weather. Like I said, today we do have ourselves a severe threat level 3 out of 5. So let's go and see. We got some questions coming on in here. Let's go and see. Jenny says, welcome everybody. What's up, Jenny? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Haley says, are we going to have tornadoes today in Kansas City, Missouri? So, we were talking about Kansas City a little bit ago. It wasn't you, Haley, I don't believe. I think it was someone else who said it. But there is a small chance of tornadoes for today. 2% chance, not a big deal at all. I mean, really, it's just saying, hey, there could be a brief, spin up within 25 miles of you. It's a very, very low chance of it actually playing out. Even if a tornado does decide it wants to drop within 25 miles of you, I mean, literally, a tornado can go really far in any of those gaps, and it's still a chance it's still a very, very low chance if that would even end up hitting you at all. So, chances are very, very low, and even if tornadoes did happen across the region, they would likely be pretty weak. It's just really not enough wind shear to support it. There's a lot of instability, though, in the atmosphere, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah, there's a possibility of it, but I think your main concern here is actually kind of more damaging winds. Kind of more damaging winds here. Maybe some hail as well. Tornadoes being the last threat. Think of it as your last, your last threat here for today. Let's go ahead and see here. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. Pilot says, hello, I was in a tornado warning last night. It was scary. I remember you saying something about that. Pretty crazy. Well, I'm glad to see that you're okay, my friend. Weather Watcher says, you got it. What's up? Hope you're doing good, you guys. Laura says, what's up, Andrew and everyone? What's up, Laura? Hope you're doing all right. Glad to have you here. Let's go ahead and see here. So Frank wants me to look and see how is 42078 looking. Let's go and take a look here at that really quickly. Let's go and pull this up for you, my friends. Like I said, if there's a specific area you want me to cover, just throw down the zip code. We got you guys covered here for today. But anyway, so let's go and pull this up here really quickly. So you want me to look at 42078. So 42078. This is right here across Salem, Kentucky. You're on the far western side, my friends. So for today, there is a small threat. There's a marginal risk for a lot of Kentucky for today. I will mention, though, tomorrow is a bigger threat. Tornadoes today, not a concern. Mostly just some damaging winds and maybe some hail could be possible. But tomorrow, obviously a bigger threat here for tomorrow, mostly for damaging winds and hail again. Tornadoes is not a concern really at all as of right now for anywhere tomorrow in tomorrow's outlook. But that's kind of what we're talking about, so we'll just continue watching it. Weather Watcher says, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. Hope you're doing good as well. Let's see here. Is there a chance of tornadoes in Gladstone, Missouri? So, the main threat, like I said, Missouri does have the chance for a few storms and a few tornadoes far across the northwestern side. I'm not going to look it up right now because, obviously it would take a little bit of time. But if you are across the northwestern side here, as you can actually see on the map, that is your chance for tornadoes. Green showing a 2% chance and the brown showing a 5% chance. So that's basically what we are looking at here. So, possibility. Let's go ahead and see here. Jakey says, a couple years ago, I used to go to bed at 7 p.m. Because I fell asleep. Wasn't up late. Because of busy school days. Gotcha. MSD says, let's see. Hello from Missouri. What's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's go ahead and see. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. Tracy says, what's up? What's up, Tracy? Hope you're doing good. Let's go see here. ScoreNet says 51632. Let's go and take a look at here at that and see what's going on here, my friends. Let's go and double check and see see what's going on here. So you want to check it out. 51632. So 51632. That's 33. 32. Okay, this is across Iowa on the far southwestern side. Now I can tell you this. Actually, you're barely inside of that 2% chance. So watch out. Like I said, it's really not a big deal. It's not a huge concern. I wouldn't even worry about it. Your main concern, though, is possibly mostly just hail. Hail can be a big potential here for today. I mean, you are right on that slight risk boundary. I mean, you're kind of more in the green, but you're kind of right there in that boundary. So it's a possibility we could see a few of those damaging wind gusts as well as some hail. Mostly just hail being a concern, secondary being a concern. Secondary being a concern as well as, tornadoes being the last concern. But that's kind of what we're talking about. Let's go ahead and see. But yeah, that is actively what we're looking at. Megan wants me to look at 244.77. Got you covered there. Let's go take a look here at 244.77. Let's go and pull this up here right now. So 244.77 right here across Virginia. Stewart's Draft, Virginia. Okay, this is right here on the far western side. It's actually right here in the Appalachian Mountains, it kind of looks like. I'm very, very familiar with this land. But anyways, yeah, for today, there's really nothing expected for Virginia. However, that does change tomorrow. So watch out for severe storms tomorrow. Today is not your day, but tomorrow is. So we'll continue watching. Like I said, tornadoes, though, really no tornado threat here at all for tomorrow across a lot of these locations. Damaging winds, though. We gotta watch out for that. Possible if some of those wind gusts maybe getting up to 60 miles per hour being possible. That's kind of what we're talking about. Hail, also kind of the same threat here. You can kind of see that hail and that damaging wind threat is pretty much persistent across both of the risk areas here. So we're gonna continue watching this. It's quite similar to one another. So definitely a possibility of that tomorrow. So let's watch out for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and see. But yeah, that is what we are actively seeing here. Laura, let's see if I get this right. Laura wants me to... hold on, we actually skipped Cody. Sorry about that, Cody. At work, still listening to your stream. So what's my thoughts on tornado chances this evening? So, currently, the biggest chance here for tornadoes today is clocked in across southern Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, and north central Kansas. 5% chance. And it's not the biggest chance in the world. I mean, there's literally several risks much higher than that. Tornadoes is not the main concern for today, believe it or not. Hail and damaging winds is. Now, a tornado could happen. Like I said, it's most likely to happen, 5% chance, across southern portions of Nebraska, north central Kansas. But just note that, basically that repeats every single 25 miles. So the overall chance of a tornado actually happening is much greater than 5% chance. We'll see based off of watches and stuff like that. Speaking of which, we do actually have a watch that's in effect here. We'll take a look at that here in a second. Anyways, that's kind of what we're talking about. Let's see here. Frank says, do I ever chase? I do chase every once in a while. I haven't done it so far this year. Well, kind of. I'd say kind of neighborhood chase, basically, so far this year. Laura says 26554. So 26554 right here across West Virginia on the far north central side. So kind of the same thing. Yeah, pretty much for today, as we were looking at Virginia. Today, there's really nothing for you. Tomorrow, though, watch out for. You're actually in a marginal risk here for tomorrow. Once again, tornadoes not a concern. Mostly just some gusty winds and, maybe some hail could be possible out of some of those storms. So you should be okay. Just keep an eye on it. That's what we're talking about here. Let's see here. I was wondering about the severe weather will be for Tulsa tonight. Be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, Tulsa does have a small threat here for, actually just going to switch on to Tulsa. Yeah, so Tulsa does actually have our, a threat here for today. You're actually clocked in right there at that slight risk. You're there, right there at that 2 out of 5 severe threat. Tornadoes, though, not a concern. We're looking pretty good here. Tornadoes will not be a concern. Mostly just some gusty winds and some hail. Kind of the same concern for you. We're talking about a 15% chance here for both of those. I mean, not the biggest threat in the world, but just keep an eye on it. Some of these storms could be strong. Some of them could produce some gusty winds and maybe some hail. So we'll just keep on watching it, and we'll see what this is going to do. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we're talking about. Let's see here. Jakey says, is there a question of the day today? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. Let's go and think of it. All right, what's today's question of the day? Quite simple. I believe I've done it many times before, but what's your favorite color? Throw it down in the comments, guys. That's our question of the day for today. Thanks for saying that, Jakey. So, yep, today's question of the day is, what's your favorite color? Anyways, let's go ahead and see. Can I check West Memphis, Arkansas? All right, let's go take a look here at the region there. Let's go and pull this up. I don't know exactly. I know where Arkansas is at. I tell you what, though, there is a threat across Arkansas here for today. So let's go take a look at this here. Memphis. Is this in Memphis, Arkansas? Is it called West Memphis? Maybe. Oh, yeah, it is West Memphis. Okay, so you're right here on the far, you're literally right here on the far northeastern stretch of Arkansas here, right there next to Memphis, Tennessee. So, yeah, you do have yourself a slight risk here for today, a severe threat level 2 out of 5. Like I said, there's a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the worst, 1 being the lowest. You're little bit higher than the lowest category for today. Once again, tornadoes not a concern for you. Mostly just a damaging wind concern. The only reason you're in that slight risk is because of the damaging wind concern. Basically, we could see some of those damaging wind gusts maybe get up to 60 miles per hour, maybe a little bit higher with some of these other storms. Could be possible. Also, hail's kind of your secondary concern. But like I said, tornadoes, though, you're looking pretty good here for today. So you're looking all right. That's what we're talking about. Let's go ahead and see. But yeah, that is what we're looking at there. Let's go ahead and see if I got some more. Jaden wants me to look at 45242. Got you covered, my friend. Once again, guys, if you want me to look at a specific location, just throw down a zip code. We're going to be here for you guys. Because storms are just now starting to fire off here. They're just now starting to kind of take action. So we have a few minutes to burn of time here that we can actually get you guys updated and get you guys all ready to go for today. Because like I said, there is a decent chance. Okay, so this is right here across Cincinnati, Ohio. So Cincinnati is right there in the lowest threat. Tornadoes not a concern here. Damaging winds, pretty small chance here also for hail as well. So bigger chance, honestly, I'd even say for damaging winds. So just keep an eye on it. That is what we're talking about, my friends. So that's kind of what we're talking about. Let's see here. So yeah, that's what we're seeing here. Frank wants me to look at 45459. Look like for Wednesday. So 454. 454.59 right here across. Let's go see Dayton, Ohio, right kind of just northeast of Cincinnati. So it's being today, Tuesday, tomorrow, Wednesday. So yeah, tomorrow you got yourself a slight risk here. Tornado's not a concern, like I said. Tomorrow there's going to be no tornado concern here. Damaging winds, though, definitely a big possibility. Same thing for hail. So basically look out for some hailstones, with some of these storms. Could be possible, as well as some gusty winds, which, what the winds could get up to might be up to damaging winds, maybe 60 to 70 miles per hour being possible. But, honestly, that's kind of what we're talking about there. So just keep an eye out for tomorrow. Like I said, today you're not really in the concern. Let's see here. Haley wants to know, when are we going to have severe storms for today? That's a good question. So we actually do have a few that's happening right now. Wow, a lot of them are actually just now really starting to fire off here. So it's kind of good we did go live when we did. We have them mostly across portions of western South Dakota and to western portions of Nebraska here. Let's go take a look at some of these, shall we? Let's go see what's going on towards this. Now, this guy's not warned yet, but you know what? It would honestly not be surprised if this thing does become warned relatively quickly, just due to the fact that this guy is really starting to kind of develop here. You can kind of see there's a small little hail core located inside of this storm. Radar is estimating near 1 inch of hail, which you can see right in here. Like I said, right here where the purples, the pinks, and the whites are, that's basically showing us, hey, that we actually are seeing ourselves a little bit of maybe like some hail that's going on here. Maybe some gusty winds associated with it as well. We'll watch out pretty soon for this. Like I said, it looks like it's mostly over rural areas here for the most part. It's not really over any major areas here right now. So we'll just keep our eyes open for this. We have ourselves another cell here, basically just right here, 4 bits of Reddington. Portions of Bridgeport. This is actually a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect here. Let's see. Okay, so it's in effect until 3 o'clock Mountain Time. So this will be 4 o'clock Central. And this will be 5 o'clock Eastern. So we have probably about 40 minutes to go before this does get canceled here. It's a relatively new warning. But here's the thing. Wow, I did not even notice this, but look at this. This actually shows ping pong ball size hail being a possibility. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and maybe a brief land spout could be possible. So land spouts are possible. They're kind of a little bit different from tornadoes. Tornadoes have what we call a mesocyclone, and land spouts do not. There's a little bit of differences between them. We're not really going to dive into that here for today, but just know that there is a little bit of a difference. I mean, they still can cause some damage, so definitely going to watch out for that. So we got to continue watching this. They do have that tornado possible tag on this guy, so we'll keep our eyes open for this. Let's see. So now we're cutting into the eastern. Let's see. I think that's Wyoming here. The eastern side of Wyoming here for portions of Harrison. Let's go and see into the western side of Nebraska. This guy is for, $half size hail, so a little bit slightly bigger than quarter size. We'll watch out for them. 60 mile per hour wind gusts as well. This guy's just for $half size hail. Once again, this is across the eastern side of Wyoming, moving into the western side here of Nebraska. Just something to keep our eyes out for here. We'll continue watching it and see what this is going to do here. We do have ourselves another severe thunderstorm warning right next to the radar view right here in South Dakota on the far western side. For New Underwood, portions of Viewfield, Wicksville included. Let's go see bits of Wasta included as well. So this is actually right here for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. So kind of that baseline thunderstorm warning that you have there. Like I said, basically just showing us that, So this is kind of the baseline, what the minimum criteria is associated for a severe thunderstorm warning, which is that's kind of the minimum specification to be classified as a severe thunderstorm being possible. Doesn't mean they will happen. That's just what we think is going to happen with this storm because that's based off of radar indications. But anyways, we have ourselves some hail reports from this one cell. Wow, that cell is actually looking pretty daggone nasty here. You can really see that nasty hail core. Let's see here, tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Okay, so this is the nastiest storm that's going on right here across Colorado, right here on the kind of the southeast of Denver. Denver's right here. I honestly say probably about 50 miles southeast of Denver is where this is actively going on right now. Like I said, you can really see those vibrant colors here. That white is very, very large hail that's ongoing. I mean, a very large hail core is actually happening right now just north of Ellicott. Basically just northwest of Yoder here. This also does include Rush. Like I said, this is moving its way to the southeast towards the areas of Rush. So if you're in Yoder as well as Rush, you should continue watching this because there could be a possibility that you could see some large hail here down the line. We'll continue watching it. We're going to see what this is going to do, how this is going to progress. Like I said, this is tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's actually a pretty big deal. That's honestly quite significant here. I tell you what, let's just grab a little scan here. Let's go and slice right through the storm. Wow, look at that. Okay, so this is your hail core. You can obviously see very, very tall top storm here. We're talking around 45,000 feet. How tall these storms get. It's pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. And you can see how it kind of gradually even grows higher towards 50,000 feet the more we go into the interior portion of the storm. Now, here's something we could do. If we grab a little arc scan. Wow, look at that. Look at that monster. You can see right here, like I said, all the pinks, purples, and especially the whites. That's showing us some very, very large hail that's ongoing. Kind of just shows you what we might just be in store for today. And like I said, significant hail is a big old possibility for today. So significant hail as well as those significant damaging wind gusts. Maybe up to 70+ miles per hour could be possible for today. Maybe some even higher than that. We'll continue watching that. We'll see what this is going to do here. Daniel already starting off here with the 99-cent or $1 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Glad to have you back here again. But yeah, so that is actively what we are looking at here. That is a very, very nasty storm we are watching here. So we're going to keep our eyes open for this, guys. Like I said, there actually has been some hail reports. Didn't mean to do that. That has actually been reported basically just northeast of Colorado Springs here. You can actually see currently 1.5-inch hail here, actually showing us, Train Spotter measured 1.6-inch hail. That's pretty significant. That honestly is very significant. Definitely enough to cause, a lot of damage to things. Like I said, honestly, some damaging winds that could also be associated with the storm as well. Something we got to continue watching here. Now, just to the south here, we have another guy near Trinidad here. Portions of, Sopris, bits of Starkville, and Cokedale. Golf ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. So it's not as crazy as that one storm, but golf ball size hail is definitely still enough to cause some damage. Definitely something we got to continue watching out for. Now we move into New Mexico on the far northeastern side for bits of Springer and Cullimore, portions of Miami, not Miami, Florida. I don't want to confuse anyone. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Okay, so yeah, so we are dealing with a pretty decent threat here for hail that's already starting to show itself across portions of kind of the mountainous areas, getting ready to move into the Central Plains. It's going from mountainy regions right now to the flatlands here relatively soon. So continue watching it. We're going to go ahead and see what this is going to do. We're going to keep our eyes open for this, and we're going to watch it. We're going to see what this is doing. Anyways, sorry if I'm skipping your guys' questions. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to, discuss what's happening right now. Obviously, I got to try to get to some of your guys' questions as well. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom here. So sorry if I skipped a lot of your guys' questions. I'm not trying to. If you want to, you could just say it again, but don't spam it, obviously. Let's go ahead and see. But yeah, that is what we're talking about. But thank you so much, Tanya, once again. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. That's such a cool tool. It really is. It's really, really neat to look at. Let's see here. Can softball-size hail pierce through house roofs and attics at fast speeds? Honestly, softball-size hail obviously has a lot of mass to it. And if you add a lot of velocity, a lot of forward motion speed, absolutely, I believe it could do, obviously, some damage. It could definitely go straight through car windows, even the sidings of homes. Definitely possible. That is very, very significant hail. And if you are in that situation, like I said, it's a big possibility for today. New tornado warning just now popped up here. That's kind of what we're talking about. But yeah, so that is actively what we are seeing. So we're going to continue watching this here. Like I said, that could be a big old concern here for today. So, new tornado warning now in effect here. Let's go see Daniel already doing it again. $2 donation. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated. Andrew, don't worry. I'm using my actual own money. It's funny, man. Well, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. I do appreciate your support. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're talking about. EC Gaming says, anything for me and Stuart. So let's take a look at this tornado warning here really quickly. Let's go and pull up our velocity scan. Yeah, once again, thank you so much, Daniel. Kind of see, yeah, there's a bit of rotation going on here, basically just north of Van Tassel. Van Tassel, just north of it, kind of seeing right there's a bit of rotation that's ongoing. It's kind of hard to see. Radar coverage isn't really the best around here, but definitely good enough to show what is happening here. So this is a radar indicated threat. You can see right here, radar has indicated rotation, basically showing us, hey, we are seeing this thunderstorm that is rotating. Next step will be for a tornado to be on the ground. Hopefully that does not happen, but I will tell you it's definitely a big old possibility here for today, in which we've got to continue watching this. We're going to keep our eyes open for this for today. Like I said, all types of severe weather is expected to occur. Large hail, damaging winds, and unfortunately maybe a few tornadoes cannot be ruled out here for today. So we are seeing ourselves a tornado warning that's in effect for Van Tassel. We need to be inside of our shelters here right now because, like I said, if there's not already, a tornado is probably going to happen here relatively shortly, in which that's why they have a warning in place to warn you of incoming tornadoes being possible across these regions here. So definitely keep our eyes out for it. I will also mention that they do actually have this thing issued for $half size hail as well. So not only are we seeing that tornado potential out of this storm, but we're also seeing, that that hail threat as well. So we're going to continue watching this on both ends. So EC Gaming wants me to look at Stuart. Let's go and take a look here really quickly. Pull up the Storm Prediction Center here for today. You, my friend, are actually in the marginal risk here. No tornado threat. You're good for tornadoes here. I will say, though, that, possibility of mostly just hail is kind of your main concern here. Damaging winds not even really as a big concern for you. Mostly just some hail could be possible. So just keep on watching it. We'll see what this does, and we'll keep our eyes out for it. Let's see here. So yeah, that is what we're talking about. That is actively what we are looking at. Let's see here. Judy says, did I see the video of that 16-year-old fascinated by weather? He went out, placed a camera on his car, looked up, and the clouds were swirling into a tornado formation right above his head. I have not seen that. Devin says, tweeted you live cameras. Thank you so much, Devin. Greatly appreciated. I do appreciate that, my friend. Let's go ahead and see. But yeah, so thank you so much once again, Daniel. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Let's go ahead and see. All right, awesome. I'm taking a trip down to Waco to visit my family. I have spoken about down there before I check the weather, so change and ask my location if anything expected while there. So I guess you want me to look here at Waco. You talk about Waco, Texas. I don't know if you're going that far down. I mean, obviously from Stuart, Iowa down to Waco, Texas, it's a very long drive. Let me know what you're talking about there. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're talking about. That is what we are seeing here. Let's go see. Taniel says I have about another $40 heading your way. Well, Taniel, you don't have to do that, man. Save your money. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're talking about. Aqua says, how's tomorrow's risk for Kentucky? So I will mention, today there's a small threat for today. Nothing too crazy, but tomorrow, yes, there is a big threat for the entire state of Kentucky. As you can see, the whole entire state is highlighted in yellow, basically showing us, hey, we're actually starting to see ourselves seeing the possibility of some pretty decent weather for today. So, for tomorrow. Now, tornadoes will not be a concern. That's definitely something you don't want to deal with. However, damaging winds, though, is a big old concern here. Damaging winds is a big concern. Same thing for hail. The same for both of them. I'm actually swapping back between them. There's no change in the outlook. There's a big chance we could see some large hail and damaging winds here for tomorrow across the state of Kentucky. So we'll watch out for that as well. That's what we're talking about. Toby says, what's up? What's up, Toby? Hope you're doing good, my friend. Drew says, let's go see, Andrew, they haven't updated it, so, was our last update, so that was our last update as of 11:30. Okay, gotcha. Let's go and see here, Waco, Texas, but long drive, yeah, it says EC. Okay, my friend, so Waco, Texas for today, let's see here. Yeah, you're looking pretty good here for today and tomorrow. Yeah, you're looking pretty good over the next few days for Waco. You're not in any form of risk here, which is good news. But like I said, you're probably going to be traveling through some of that stuff, considering, like I said, you have to go from Iowa all the way down to Waco. That's a very long drive, my friend. Depends on when you're leaving. Are you leaving today or tomorrow? Because if you're leaving tomorrow, you might have a little bit of a better chance of making it through without getting any severe storms on the way. But today, yeah, definitely kind of a big concern. If you're traveling today, you're going to be crossing through that marginal and that slight risk here, which can obviously kind of be a concern. Like I said, there is a possibility of severe weather for today, but luckily, the way that you're traveling, it kind of looks like you're barely going to be scraping into that tornado risk here for today, which is pretty good. Depends on if you're leaving today or tomorrow anyways. Let's see here. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at. Let's see here. Will they upgrade the risk? Honestly, I'd say it's a possibility that They could update the risk here for tomorrow. I mean, it covers such a large amount of ground here. I'd say it's definitely a possibility. We'll keep on watching it. We'll see what this is going to do here, and we'll definitely keep on watching it. Frank with the $20 super chat, my man. Thank you so much, Frank. Greatly appreciated, dude. You did not have to do that. Seriously, it's greatly appreciated. Once again, thank you so much, Frank. That was very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. That seriously, yeah, that'll really help us out. So once again, thank you so much, my man. Frank, special shout out goes to you for helping out the channel here. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we are talking about here. That is Athlete We're Senior. There you go, right there. Thank you so much, Frank. Once again, my friend. Really appreciate it. But anyway, so yeah, I do expect the possibility could be upgraded to tomorrow. I was actually looking at the models earlier today, and I was saying there might be a possibility of that actually happening. We'll watch it. We'll see how this is going to play out here. We'll just see how this, how this does materialize. Once again, tornadoes though is not a concern. That's definitely some good news. So also, like I said, damaging winds and hail is kind of our main concern here for today. So we'll watch out for it. We'll see just what is expected to happen here. But anyway, so EC says leaving tomorrow gladly. Okay, well that's good. That way you can have a little bit more time to pierce right through these storms. I think you'll be all right, my friend. If you have any questions for tomorrow, then let me know. I got you covered. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we're talking about. Let's go and see here. Taniel with the 20 as well. Thank you so much, you guys. All of you guys absolutely rock. Both special shout out goes to Taniel as well as Frank. You guys, yeah, you guys are the best. So thank you guys so much for that. You guys are the best. Let's go and see here. So yeah, it's a good thing you're leaving tomorrow as well. So that's definitely pretty good news. EC says, wow, Frank, nice. Yeah, well, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. We used to drive straight through Houston, Texas to central New Hampshire with 3 young kids. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That's actually pretty crazy. Let's go see here. Pilot, my man, with the 10. Thank you guys so much. All of you guys, special shout out goes to Frank, Taniel, as well as the pilot guy. Thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciated. You guys absolutely helping out the channel a lot. So once again, I really do appreciate it, guys. And just know that we're going to be here for you guys for today during the severe weather. And like I said, actively, we are actually watching this tornado warning that's in effect here. I want to go ahead and mention it. We are actively seeing ourselves a tornado warning that's in effect here, like I said, for portions of Van Tassel, south of Harrison. Once again, this is right here on the boundary between western Nebraska as well as the eastern side of Wyoming here. So we're going to continue watching it. We're going to continue to see what we're talking about. Anyways, here, Botaniel says, I hope this doesn't go towards getting better, or hope this goes towards getting a better camera. It doesn't constantly freeze, but have a fantastic rest of your stream. I'll have to get to schoolwork, or I have to get to schoolwork. Talk later. Well, thank you so much, Tanya. Greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Pilot says, please like and sub. I was going to see, and wasn't I the first to donate? Just wondering, no hate. Pilot, yeah, you were. You're the first person to donate on our stream ever, which was pretty crazy. That was back, what, earlier this year, or was it late last year? I think it was. Yeah, you were the very, very first. Seriously, you're the very, very first person. So honestly, thank you so much. Yeah, special shout out goes to Pilot for doing that. So once again, thank you, my man. Greatly appreciated. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we're talking about. Drew says, do I think today we'll get upgraded? I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. If anything, like I said, I think it's going to stay at the enhanced risk that we have for today. Now, could it be expanded? I doubt it also. I really don't think so. I think it's going to kind of remain where it's at right now for the rest of the day. Like I said, there is a possibility of all types of weather. Tornadoes, though, like I said, is kind of that lowest end threat, or second to lowest end threat. So it's something to continue watching here. That is for sure. But yeah, so that is what we are seeing. So guys, we'll continue to watch it. We'll keep our eyes open for this. Let's go and see here. EC says, Andrew, just make the Andazon and you'll be the next Jeff Bezos. Oh my gosh, dude, really? That's pretty funny, though. Let's see here. Thank you all for donating. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. Judy with the 20 as well. You guys are absolutely very, very generous today. Thank you all so much. Greatly appreciated. Here comes Jenny now, too. Are you serious, guys? Bro, you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much. I literally can't believe that. Guys, thank you all absolutely so much. You guys are the best. There you go. Judy, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Got to keep up with the Joneses here, that's for sure. Thank you guys so much. So special shout out. We're going to go ahead and say this. Special shout out goes to Frank, Taniel, as well as Pilot. You guys are awesome. Judy, you as well, and Jenny. Guys, thank you so much. It's seriously greatly appreciated. You guys, it seriously means a lot, and that'll definitely help out the channel, and stuff like that. So once again, special thanks goes to all of you guys. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we were talking about. So you guys are the best. Let's see here. Jenny says, let's get to 5,000 subscribers. We're on the way. We're definitely getting closer. That's for sure. 4.23. We're getting pretty close, you guys. So we'll definitely continue watching it, guys, and we'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. But just once again, just a special shout out goes to you guys. All of you guys. I mean, all of you guys. Just thank you for being here. You guys are the best. Anyways, but yeah, so that's what we're talking about. Let's go see. Joanna says, I'm in Lynn County, Kansas. Currently, we have high clouds moving in from the northwest to the southeast. That makes sense. And the clouds are lowering. Let's go see here. Does the radar indicate circulation? Let's go see here. So right here in Lynn County, Kansas. So let's go and pull up Lynn County. I don't know exactly where Lynn County is at, but we can pull it up for you. Tanya with another. Thank you so much, Tanya, my friend. Greatly appreciated. But anyway, so yeah, let's go see. So for Lynn County, got to pull this up. I'm not really used to, where Lynn County is at. Once again, Tanya, thank you guys. All of you guys so much. You guys are the best. Let's see. So Lynn County is right here towards Cedar Rapids. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here currently. Okay, you're far on the far right-hand side. So you're wanting to know if there's any circulation going on over there. So let's go ahead and pull this up, my friend, and let's see what's going on with some of these storms. If there's even firing, there's really none firing off here actually right now. That's the thing. So there's nothing happening right now. Wait, hold on. Lynn County. Wait, am I doing this right? I think I may have actually did the wrong thing. Hold on. Lynn County. I lost it. Lynn County, Kansas. Why was I looking at Lynn County, Iowa? Sorry. I'm just, I'm having a moment here. Let's go see. So Lynn County. Apparently there's more than one Lynn County, that's for sure. Lynn County, Kansas this time. This time we'll actually get Kansas here. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, so sorry about that. But anyway, so this is also the far eastern side. That's pretty funny, not going to lie. So I know what you're talking about now. Let's go ahead and pull this up. So see what's going on down here just north of Oklahoma. Now there is a little bit of action going on over there. Not really too much. Let's see. Now this is more in Missouri than anything. This is not really in eastern Kansas. But you know what? Let's take velocity. Let's see what's going on with this. Kind of see what you're talking about. Yeah, I really don't think there's much rotation, if any rotation's going on in this. I really don't think there's really anything happening here. Does not mean we should ignore this. Definitely keep an eye out for it. We'll see what this is going to do. We'll see, how this works and stuff like that. So, we'll definitely keep our eyes up to it, and we'll definitely continue to see this. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're looking at. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's go see. Pilot said, Andrew, you're better than Ryan Hall. You don't storm chase at the moment, but you're still better. Well, thank you so much, Pilot. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, special shout out goes to you guys. Y'all are the best. And thank you once again to all the people here. Once again, special shout out goes to Frank, Daniel, as well as Judy, and as well as Jenny, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all are the best. Anyways, but yeah. Let's see here. Anything for... Let's go see. Anything for Slovenia, Georgia. I tell you what, though. Okay, let's just take a look at Georgia as a whole first. Okay, so the northern side of Georgia does have the possibility of maybe seeing some storms here. We'll watch it. Now, tornadoes, though, not a concern. Once again, this is across the northern side of Georgia. Also, damaging winds, really just some gusty winds could be a possibility. Just some gusty winds, that's kind of all we're talking about here. Like I said, this is right here across the northern side of the state here. So it depends on if you're across the northern side. Did they just... I literally think they just updated the risk. Did they? I have a feeling they literally just updated the risk. Anyways, but yeah. So, we are actually seeing ourselves, that damaging wind threat now across the northwestern side. They did just upgrade it. They literally just updated it. I'm looking back here on the replay. They actually just updated it. So now it's across the northwestern side. So they canceled it for the northeastern side, apparently. So watch out for it. I will tell you this. Tomorrow, though, definitely a bigger possibility. Once again, across the central and northern side of the state does have the biggest possibility of maybe actually seeing some severe weather here. Tornadoes, though, luckily not a concern for anyone tomorrow, which is obviously some news that we want to hear. Damaging winds, though. Damaging winds is... going to be a possibility across portions of Georgia, across a lot of the country, actually, all the way from the Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic, mostly across the the western side of the southeast into the Tennessee Valley, and also into the portions here of the Ohio Valley. That's kind of the kind of the biggest thing we're talking about here as of right now. So watch out for it. Like I said, damaging winds and hail is right there equivalent to the same risk here. Anyways, but yeah, so that's what we're looking at. Let's see here. EC says, yeah, Andrew, you're way better than Ryan Hall. Never seems to answer questions. Just talks all the time. Bad information. Well, sorry about that. That's what we're here for, EC. I'm here to get to your guys' questions. I seriously, I'm trying to get to you guys, and I obviously want to, answer your guys' questions. That way you guys have more direct input, one-on-one contact input. That way, specifically, you know what to prepare for. And that's what we're always here for. That's why we always, ask for zip codes and stuff like that. It's because we tell you exactly what areas, which part of what state is in what kind of risk here. And like I said, if any warning does happen, we obviously do talk about those as well. Speaking of which, we have a lot more severe thunderstorm warnings. We mostly keep our eyes on these tornado warnings, obviously for bigger regions, but we still do watch a lot of these severe thunderstorm warnings as well. Speaking of which, like I said, we are still watching this one tornado warning here. It's now actually been canceled. Let's see here for portions of, barely for Van Tassel. You can see, here's the latest update. You can see how it, a little bit ago, it was actually more further northwestern, and now it's a little bit more shrunken down. So they've updated that polygon there, so that's kind of what we're talking about. So we'll definitely watch it. We'll keep an eye on it. Like I said, I believe, this is still a radar indicated threat showing, hey, there is, you can see right there, radar has indicated rotation. So, hey, we're just seeing a little bit of rotation on this, and this thing could eventually maybe even turn into something, something we don't want to deal with, possible tornadoes. So we'll watch out for it. Regardless, you should still be inside of your shelter if you're in a warning or not. I mean, seriously, or not, but if you're in the warning, then yes, definitely be inside of your shelter. That is for sure. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we are looking at. Let's see here. This is my favorite channel. I feel like I'm in class. I love watching the Weather Channel. I've learned a lot already. Well, I'm very, very glad. That's for sure. Haley says, is a tornado coming to Kansas City, Missouri for today? So, Haley, we were just looking at Kansas City, Missouri a little bit ago. 2 times, I believe. There's a possibility. Like I said, it's a very low 2% chance. It's nothing to stress over. You should honestly, it's really nothing to worry about. Just keep an eye on the weather for today. I mean, like I said, a few storms could honestly have a bigger chance of seeing hail and damaging winds rather than tornadoes. So just keep an eye on it. You definitely just keep your eyes open for it. Like I said, we'll be here today to cover it once it moves to the region there. And if anything does happen, then we'll be here at first to let you know whenever stuff does pop up. That's for sure. Anyways, but yeah. So that is actively what we're talking about. Kendall says, hi, Andrew. There's a fair chance for severe weather, and my cousin's in Fairburn, South Dakota. Well, obviously, or is there a fair chance of severe weather in Fairburn, South Dakota? So I will mention that across portions of South Dakota, let's go and pull this up here for today, there is a threat. Mostly across the southwestern side, you can see how it's kind of on an inclination. The more further southwest you go, the more increased threat you do have. Let's go and see here. So this is in Fairburn, South Dakota. Let's go and pull up where Fairburn is. And we'll look and see exactly, what kind of risk you might be, or, what kind of risk your cousin might be in for. So in Fairburn, let's see here. So Fairburn, let's see here, not Georgia. This is right here in South Dakota. Okay, you're right here on so you are on the southwestern side. So, or your cousin is. So your cousin is inside of the severe threat level 2 out of 5. Like I said, a scale from 1 to 5, I'm sure you know what it means. 5 being the worst for severe weather, 1 being the lowest. You're right there in a 2. So you're a little bit higher than your lowest in threat. So keep an eye on it. We'll watch it. We'll see what this does. So tornadoes, though, honestly, your cousin is barely even inside that. I don't even think your cousin is inside that. So tornadoes, I really wouldn't say is a big concern for them. However, mostly hail is actually your main concern. That's what makes you have that slight risk there. Also, damaging winds being a concern as well. So hail and damaging winds is a concern. So we're going to continue watching for that. Possibility of a spin-up tornado could be possible across some of those regions, but that's more of a threat more further down south, for more areas such as Nebraska, southern Nebraska, and northern Kansas. That's kind of the biggest risk we're talking about here. So we'll keep our eyes open for this. We'll watch the weather. We'll see how this materializes, and we'll watch it as it does progress here in time. So, so it's a possibility. So tell him to be safe. Just tell him to keep an eye on the weather. That's what we're talking about. Caitlin says, I prefer watching Andrew. He's the only one I find to interact with his subscribers. Well, that's what we're here for. That's honestly, that's what we're here for, guys, is to make sure you guys stay safe. Jordan says, oh, well, let's see here. Okay, so KB9218 says, it's going to be bad in Omaha, Nebraska. So I will tell you what, my friend. So let's see here. So Omaha is actually inside of the slight risk here for today. Tornadoes is clocking in actually right here, I believe. Let's see. I really don't think Omaha. Let me actually double check this. I got to pull up Omaha really quickly, just so I can make sure. Omaha, Nebraska, right here on the. That's right. You're in the far east central side, so you're not really in any tornado concern. It's definitely some good news for you. However, hail is a big concern. Hail's a possible concern here. 15% chance of having some hail. Kind of just watch out for it. Damaging winds, though, little bit lower, but still, you should still watch out for it. You're kind of clocking in at a 5% chance of seeing some of those, some of those damaging winds, maybe up to 60 miles per hour. Once again, the damaging wind threat means what the winds could gust up to. It doesn't mean what they're going to be constant at. It means what they could get up to. And some of those wind gusts are known to cause some damage. So that's what's in effect. Once again, this is not constant wind speeds. This is not constantly blowing here. It's just a wind gust, what the winds could get up to at one given point. But anyway, so yeah, that is actively what we're talking about. So yeah, I think, like I said, just keep an eye on it. It could be a little interesting to see how this does move on. So we'll definitely watch it. Caden says, how's y'all's days going? Mine's going pretty good, Caden. Hope you're doing good as well. Let's go and see here. Anything for Louisiana or Michigan? So, as you can see for today, really, yeah, no for both of them. Possibility of a few storms across the central and northern side of Louisiana, as you can see right here inside that generalized thunderstorm threat. Not even a severe threat, just, the generalized thunderstorm threat. Across Louisiana's central northern portion. However, Michigan, you're looking pretty good here. We move into tomorrow, same thing for both states. Really nothing expected here. Day 3, yeah. So we're not expecting any severe weather across any of those states anytime soon. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we're talking about. Let's go see. Pilot says, what's for dinner, Andrew? Ooh, well, yesterday we had, I had pork chops yesterday. It was pretty good. Today I'm thinking I'm probably going to have some chicken tonight. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah. Let's see here. Stefan says, doesn't matter who's better than Ryan Hall. Yeah, that's for sure. The point is the channel is a special attribute in both excellent in informing the public. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I said, I do enjoy what Ryan does do as well. Like I said, I'm not hating on him or anything. I do enjoy what he does, but like I said, there's different things between both our channel and his channel. It's definitely good. The more people we can get out there to inform as many people as possible, that's excellent. I really do enjoy what he does. Like I said, it's also, obviously good that I'm here as well to give you guys coverage. Between me and him, it's definitely great. That way we can, continue giving you guys coverage and make sure that you guys stay safe and stuff like that. It's obviously our main goal here is to make sure that you guys are ready for this and make sure that you guys end up staying safe with the weather. Because like I said, Mother Nature is quite mad at us. It has been for a long time, and it will continue to until probably even towards the wintertime. I believe that Mother Nature is going to be quite active over the next several months here until even portions, once we move towards winter. I really think that this hurricane season is also going to be quite concerning as well, because we are in a La Nina, which does, basically allow for a lot more active tropics, at least in the Atlantic anyways. A little bit less in the Pacific, a little bit more in the Atlantic. Not as crazy as 2020 or 2021, but I will tell you, we definitely could see an above-average tropical season here. We've already seen one, tropical system impact portions of the United States. It wasn't a tropical storm at the time, but it did have characteristics of a tropical storm, and it did hit Bermuda as actually a high-end tropical storm, which is pretty crazy. Bermuda had 70-mile-per-hour sustained winds with hurricane wind gusts with some of those, some storms, which is pretty daggone crazy. So yeah, that is what we're talking about. So I think it's going to be a little bit more above average there. A little bit more above average. I was going to make a video on that, but I got really far behind that crazy weeks. Those 2 weeks we were constantly live because there was just so much severe weather going on. It still hasn't even really seemed like it's ended. I mean, we're back here again with another stream. Tomorrow we're going to be live as well. I mean, we're booked. We're really booked here for you guys. But, it's for a great cause, and I really do enjoy being here for y'all. But anyway, so yeah. That is what we're seeing here. Haley says, okay, thank you for checking on Kansas City. You're very, very welcome. That's what we're here for. Let's see here. But yeah, so that is what we are looking at. Frank says, where are you is close to 100. Wait, where are you? That is close to 100. What are you talking about, Frank? I have no idea what you're talking about. See, 100 is freezing for Arizona. That's actually really true. My mom actually used to live in Arizona, and she could definitely tell you the same thing. So let's see here. Wow, is Wichita, Kansas looking? So let's go ahead and switch on back here to our good old trusty outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. So I will tell you what, Wichita, you, my friend, or Wichita is actually inside of the severe thunderbolt 2 out of 5. 20% chance, not really any. Barely. I mean, you're really not inside the 20th threat here for today. However, damaging winds and hail, definitely something we got to continue watching for. Seriously, it's definitely something we have to keep our eyes open for. Let's see here, but yeah. Let's see here. Let's go see. Haley says the channel is so awesome and cool. Well, thank you so much, Haley. Greatly appreciated. Let's go see here. Revive says, anything bad in Middle Iowa? That's a good question here. So, if we take a look here at Iowa, see what's going on here right now. So, Iowa is right here. Here's the state of Iowa. You can kind of see the fate. Here's what we call, in school we called this Meemaw, which for some reason I have no idea. But you can see the feet here, the pants there, the shirt or whatever, the chef hat up here in Minnesota, as well as the face here being Iowa. So there's Iowa right there. That's how I always remembered that. But yeah, so Iowa is right here, and right here. Right? So there is a threat across the southwestern side. Central side, not so much. Possibility of a few storms being possible across the entire state today. Definitely possible. Depending on where you're at inside of Iowa, there's a possibility you could see some storms. However, across the southwestern side, they are supposed to possibly be severe. Watch out for it. Once again, tornadoes, though, not really a concern for southwestern. I mean, barely. A very, very small sliver in southwestern Iowa. Nothing really big concern, really. However, like I said, damaging winds here, something we got to watch out for. So damaging winds is right there at that 5% chance here. Hail is clocked in at a 15. Actually, it's a very, very extreme far southwestern side of Iowa. Barely even in Iowa, but it's there. Possible of seeing some of those, hail. So hail's kind of our big chance for Iowa for today. Secondary threat being those damaging wind gusts, as well as tornadoes being a very small threat. I really wouldn't be concerned. I'm not even really concerned about that, to be honest. But yeah, so that is what we are talking about. Let's see here. So Frank says, let's go on a chase. I'm ready. Yeah, me too. I want to go storm chasing here. I need to get some good footage. I actually got a pretty nasty, nice shot yesterday. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was I put it on my community page. It was actually pretty cool. I actually ended up getting a shelf cloud yesterday with a lightning bolt. Very, very faint lightning bolt. You could barely see. I was hoping it would be a little bit more brighter, but I think it was one of those negative flashes, one of those negative ones that go bam, and they just light up, and then for one time, and then they go away. There's a difference between positive and negative lightning, believe it or not. Positive is more extreme, a lot more brighter, and it has a lot more flashes, and negative is, I believe, one zap. Anyways, but yeah, I think that was a negative strike. Let's see here. So yeah, that is what we're talking about. Let's go see. What about Minnesota? So Minnesota is looking pretty good here for today. No severe weather. Same thing for tomorrow. Look out for a few storms being possible right across the southeastern side for today. Like I said, it's not really a big deal. Like I said, there's no severe weather expected across the area there. But just watch out for a few, normal average thunderstorms could be possible, but yeah, it's really nothing. It's really nothing too significant at all. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we're talking about. Let's see here. So yeah, let's go see. James wants me to look at also Tennessee. Judy wants to say, so Tennessee tomorrow, big threat for Tennessee. Today, possibility across the side. Tornado not a concern. Damaging winds for today. Hail being a possibility. Tomorrow, same thing. Kind of mostly just hail and damaging winds. Bigger threat for Tennessee tomorrow. So keep an eye on that. Let's see. Also, 16001 in Butler, Pennsylvania. I got you covered, my friend. Let's go take a look here at 16001. 16001 right here across Butler, Pennsylvania, right here on the far western side. So here's the thing. Here's the verdict for today. Possibility of a few storms. Actually, you can see here, some of them could be severe. Tornadoes not a concern. Damaging winds possible, so keep your eyes out for it. Possibility of a few damaging wind gusts. Like I said, what the winds could get up to might exceed 60 miles per hour. We'll watch it. As well as, some hail being possible. Basically the size of maybe a quarter size, maybe a little bit larger with some of these storms. We'll watch out for it, and we'll see, just what happens here. Now, here's the thing. For tomorrow, you're looking pretty good. More severe weather just to your south, though. Not far from the south, but it's not including you. Possibility of a few more storms, but nothing severe for tomorrow. Anyway, so yeah. Let's go see. I already know Tennessee is going to get hit hard, or Tennessee is going to get hard yesterday. It was pretty bad. Let's go see. What about Village, Memphis, Tennessee? So in Memphis, like I said, right here for tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow you got to really watch out for Memphis. Like I said, tornado threat non-existent for tomorrow at all as of right now. We'll see. They might upgrade it to a possible tornado threat later for tomorrow's outlook or later tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But as of now, there's no tornado threat here for tomorrow. Hail though. Yeah, hail and damaging winds, kind of that same percentage. So we'll watch out for those both. We'll watch it and see what this does. Let's see here. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down here a little bit more. Let's go see. Devin says tweet a video tweet a photo when I have time. Okay, sounds good, my friend. Let's go and pull up the good old-fashioned Twitter here and let's see what's going on. I do see that the tweets that Devin has sent us for the live cameras for today. So we got some live cam action if anything decides it wants to happen. So I'll tell you what, my friends, let's go ahead and switch on over here to our Twitter view. See what's going on over here. So here's reported by Devin, actually from the classic James Spann here. Beautiful. So I'm in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Okay. For some reason I was thinking it was Alabama, but I guess not. So Spring Hill, Tennessee. Yeah, obviously. Beautiful. That's quite beautiful there. You can really see that, right here's the edge of that shelf cloud. You can see right there how it kind of stacks up vertical. That's why they call them shelf clouds, because they stack up really vertical, and you can see just a big old wall. Now, some people mistake these for wall clouds. They're not wall clouds. Wall clouds are much different than shelf clouds. Shelf clouds are actually way more common, and you usually see those, believe it or not. I mean, if there's a thunderstorm approaching, and there's a pretty decent chance you might actually see a shelf cloud, which, you know, it's quite common to see, but absolutely beautiful shot. So thank you so much, Devin, for reporting this here. Photo from Edward Birch here, posted by James Spann and then tweeted to me by Devin. Really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much for sending this in for us. Anyway, so let's take a look at this tornado warning here. It's about to be expired here. The storm is mostly out of the area. As you can see right now, yeah, the storm is actually out of the area right now. So this is probably about to be canceled here any second now. There you go. Warning has been canceled. Okay, so that's good. Definitely some good news. Let's see what's else going on here, though. A lot of nasty storms that are actually still firing off here across portions of Nebraska into business portions here of eastern Colorado. We're going to keep our eyes open for this. This guy is actually looking pretty nasty here. Let's see. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning for, let's see, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's kind of concerning, honestly. I mean, that's a pretty decent hail core, what it looks like here. That's really not scanning up high either. This is only scanning 5,000 feet up in the air. So honestly, that's kind of a bit concerning here. We'll watch it. We'll see what this does here. Let's see. Okay, so it's not as high topped as those other ones you can obviously see here. I mean, it's still kind of cruising around 40,000 feet, which is still pretty high. But you know what? Definitely something we got to continue watching here. We're gonna keep our eyes open for. Let's take a look at these guys down here. Switch to a different radar view. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so this guy, you can see Reddington. Yeah, so Reddington portions of Bridgeport. This is about to be canceled here anytime now. Yeah, this is about to be canceled here not too much longer. Let's see here. Broadwater. We are watching this here. This is another cell. This guy's for ping pong ball size hail. So this is kind of a hail threat here. Also, they did mention brief land spouts are possible as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So we'll keep our eyes out for it. We'll see what this is going to do. They do have another warning in the future further down the line here in track. Let's see here. Ping pong ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts as well. So we'll watch it. We'll see what this is going to do. It's quite interesting here. Let's see what's going on over here towards Colorado. I remember we were just looking at Colorado here not too long ago. There was actually a lot of crazy stuff happening here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and see here. Daniel, thank you so much for the $5. As you can see, Andrew, just to let you know, Ship 24 is doing cryo tests right now. Even if you want to show it, you can because Cam's copyright. Okay, things sounds good. But thank you, though, for actually letting me know about that. I did not know about that. Anyways, let's go and see here. Got some more questions coming through here. Let's see here. Justine says, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Got you covered. Judy says, Tipton is dumping rain right now. We'll stay safe, my friend. Killer says, yeah, thinking Wednesday you're going to get some hail in Tennessee. We'll see what happens. Like I said, tomorrow, yeah, definitely a big possibility. Definitely for sure. Definitely being a big old concern. Let's see here. But yeah. Killer says, yeah, I was expecting it's supposed to be 0% chance of tornadoes, but gust tornadoes will be possible. Mostly just, that's kind of more classified in that damaging wind kind of concern there. Mostly with those, damaging wind gusts. But yeah, I know what you're talking about there. Let's see here. Tony Dawson says hi, or hello. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Megan says, in Electra, Texas, once a golf ball size hail broke my window and hit my computer. Really? Hit your computer in 2018? Wow, that's crazy. That's actually really kind of crazy. Well, hopefully your computer still worked after that. That's pretty nuts. Anyways, let's take a look at this guy down to the south. This one's definitely kind of firing off too here, right towards Rush. We're gonna continue watching this here right towards Yoder. It's past Yoder right now. You're still inside that warning, which, I mean, honestly, I think you're mostly okay. I would still remain indoors because still lightning is still likely activity with the Yoder storm here right now. So still remain indoors, but the actual action is mostly done for you. Actually, it is over for you. But Rush is likely getting slammed right now. It's probably some decent sized hail, probably ping pong ball sized hail could be a potential that's going on right now in Rush portions here in once again eastern Colorado. Definitely watch out for it. We'll continue to see what this is gonna do. Let's see what this guy. Let's see here. Okay, so this is actually showing us for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts again. Okay, that back warning just got canceled. So yeah, no matter what now, Yoder. For some reason, Rush is not included. They should have waited on before canceling the Rush part, but, that's kind of what I'm talking about. I mean, it does look like they're inside of that hail core right now, which is a little bit concerning here, which we'll see. Let's see here. But yeah, as you can see, Megan says it messed up my monitor. Well, sorry to hear that, Megan. Yeah, that's pretty crazy to hear about, though. Hail is definitely quite quite nasty. You don't want to deal with that stuff because, once again, like I said, this thing can absolutely just pierce straight through windows. I mean, not just your car windows, but house windows too. Not good. It can also cause some, damage to, sidings of homes and all kinds of stuff like that, which is definitely not good at all. Yeah, I mean, it's just something that you just got to watch out for today. Like I said, hail is, hail mixed with those damaging winds is not something you want. Something with such a large mass moving at a fast speed or fast velocity, yeah, that's actually pretty crazy. Let's see here. Pilot says I tweeted something. All right, thank you so much, Pilot. I also do see that Devin tweeted something as well. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. My thing's getting crazy here. Okay, cannot be loaded for some reason. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so here's something that Here's something that Pilot has posted here. It's a lot of lightning going on here in Tennessee. I guess this is from yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Or, yeah, last night there. Was this the one storm that you were in? Pilot, was this the storm that you were in right now? Regardless, this is pretty crazy. Here's another one coming in from Devin. Wow, look at that. Meatball hailer rolling through western Nebraska. This was at 14:52. So this was a little bit ago. Look at this, though. Wow, you can really see that rain shaft mixing with a lot of hail, too. It's really a hail shaft right there. You can see the clearing, how it's a little bit more lighter over here, but look how much darker it is right there. That's nuts. That's actually crazy. So, yeah, watch out for that today. Big old concern. Hail is not your friend today. Definitely something we got to keep on watching. We got to continue to watch here for today. A lot of crazy stuff is ongoing, my friends. A lot of crazy stuff. I mean, look at all these warnings we have in place here. A lot of flash flood warnings, a few special marine warnings here for the waters, as well as a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings here in effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 warnings. 7 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here. We have a lot of them across Nebraska currently. I mean, look at all these going on here currently. We are definitely getting slammed here pretty good here. This cell near Broadwater looks like it has a little bit of a hail core on it as well. So ping pong ball size hail, yeah. Kind of a concern here. Let's see here. Imagine what it's like hail going through your house and back out sideways. That would be pretty nuts. That would be pretty crazy. Tornado analysis says any tornado warnings? Not right now. There was one a little bit ago, literally just a few minutes ago. No longer in effect though. We're looking pretty good. Let's see here. Starmind says, hi everyone, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Pilot says yes. That's crazy, Pilot. Well, I'm glad that you were actually safe there, that's for sure. I'm definitely glad that you made it out okay. Yeah, it's definitely pretty sketchy to go through that, that's for sure. So, you know what, guys? Like I said, we're just going to keep on watching these for today. Like I said, there is a possibility that could happen across some of these other places here today. Here's our hail report. I just now noticed here, 2-inch hail report came through. Right here, just directly due east of Colorado Springs. This is that nasty storm we're watching here towards Yoder and Rush. Look at this. 2-inch hail report. This is a picture via social media from a storm chaser here in El Paso County, 4 miles north of Ellicott, right here at 2029 UTC. So it's 21:03 right now. So, yeah, I'd say roughly about a half hour ago. Let's see here. Yeah, 4 miles north of Ellicott. That's pretty crazy. So, yeah, this storm is still trucking, and obviously it does look like it is still causing some hail. The warning is now warned for ping pong ball size hail, which is 1.5-inch hail. You can see right there, 1.5-inch hail. So hail threat, according to radar estimate, is going down a bit. But like I said, hail is still likely a concern that's going on right now. That is for sure. Let's see here. Megan says, I came from Utah, Texas, Oklahoma. I knew what to do but panic. Well, like I said, nothing to panic. You should not panic during these situations. I understand they can be quite sketchy, quite freaky, but you know what? It's just it's just something we got to continue watching here together. Like I said, it's definitely not worth. You should definitely not be panicking. So panicking makes it worse. And obviously, like I said, be prepared. Don't be scared. Basically, so that's kind of the main thing there. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we're looking at. So y'all just please be safe here for today. I mean, like I said, nasty storms is going on here. Let's see here. So let's see. Is climate change affecting Mother Nature and why? So Jakey, yes. I mean, obviously climate is changing. Obviously, like I said, a lot of people do mention this, and I will mention that we also are coming out of an ice age. So once you're in an ice age and you come out of one, you expect things to get warmer anyways. Kind of what's happening. Observable science is quite young as well. Also know that that we've only been doing this for a few centuries. Really not that long at all. I mean, even in the last century, we just now got our heads above the water there, which, things are just now really starting to come in with data. So, I mean, this has only been over the last few years, really. So, yeah, well, I mean, definitely, things are definitely heating up. Yes, global temperatures are rising. I can confirm that. yeah, I mean, obviously with that temperature rise, there is more, more severe weather as well, and on all aspects, between hurricanes and severe weather events and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so that is what we're looking at. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm back in Utah now, says Megan. Well, that's good. Let's go see. Weather Go says, whenever I get a chance, it's the craziest run I've seen all week. Let's see. I know you're tracking severe weather, but man, look at the 12Z GFS here Thursday. Cape 5,000. Storm multiplicity 500. What the heck? Really? That's pretty nuts here. I tell you what. Let's go and pull up that really quickly. Pull up the models. Take a look at the long range. So GFS 12Z. Okay. Let's take a look at it. See what's going on here. See just what the hype's about. We'll go ahead and pull this up here. Let's take a look at the US scan. And first, let's pull up the instability. See what's going on here. So you're talking about, what day are you talking about here for June 16th? Okay, this is obviously, yeah, this is still pretty far out, though. Oh, yeah, there you go. Wow, this is actually over me, too. This is right over, kind of the Kentucky area. Let's grab a sounding for right where I'm at. Why don't we? I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to play out. This is literally right over me. Let's see here. Oh, okay. A lot of good, that wind shear is very, very weak, though. That's kind of concerning. We have a lot of instability, but it's not going to do much with little wind shear like this. Like, we're talking 5, 10, 15 knots at most. Maybe 20, some 20 knots, but nah. I mean, in regards to instability, yeah, it's there, but wind shear is, it's not really the best. But yeah, I mean, it still is pretty crazy to see just how much instability is set to be there. That's for sure. Let's see here. But yeah, so that is what we are doing. So, once again, guys, I just wanted to go ahead and say, thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for, helping out the channel. Once again, you guys are the best. Let's see here. Haley says we had an EF4 tornado come right at us on May 28th of 2019. Well, I'm glad to see that you made it out all right. Here comes a report coming in here from, let's see here, from Pilot. Yeah, Pilot has just now sent us in something a few seconds ago. Look at this. This is in Colorado, apparently. Obviously a little bit photoshopped, but you know what? Still absolutely beautiful. It goes to show you. Wow, that's pretty nuts. That's definitely a beautiful storm here. That's the kind of shots I love to get. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. What's going on right here? So radar is saying, hey, a little bit of rotation going on, but it's not even in the precipitation area. Yeah, that's nothing really to be concerned about. Yeah, there's not even any tornado, anything going on there. Like I said, we don't have any tornado warnings right now, which is definitely some great news. And let's just hope it stays like that, too. Obviously, yeah, having tornadoes is not something you want to deal with. Let's see here. Megan says, I like those programs. They're pretty cool. They definitely are pretty cool here. Starmind says, tornado down in Bermuda, UK at this time. Not heard about that. I've not heard about that. Let's go and see here. Tornado analysis says, is it possible for this to become a derecho? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, a lot of the cells right now are individual, discrete action. You can see they're mostly individual cells, discrete, more individual, storms is going on right now. I really don't think so. No. However, we'll notice that there's actually a warning here for Missouri. This is actually new. For Butler, portions of, let's see here, just south of Adrian, north of Rich Hill. Wow, we're watching this here. So, it kind of looks like maybe a little bit of a hail core going on with this. Okay, a little bit of hail action. We've got ourselves a little outflow boundary pulling out from back here. Let's see here. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Okay. I will tell you, though, the hail core is getting ready to move over to southern Butler here relatively soon. So, you know what? This is probably going to cause a little bit of hail to happen towards Butler. Like I said, it's only clocked in at quarter-size hail here and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Yeah, this is literally brand new. I mean, look at that, though. You see this? This is that outflow boundary I was telling you guys about. These things are nuts. Absolutely cool. You can see how it's a big old donut pushing out in all directions. It's actually cold air or cooler air that was once up in the atmosphere, got brought down by some type of storm. I mean, look at this. And that's starting to push out, some of that cool air in all directions here, which is one, causing possibility of more storms to fire off around it, and two, actually, causing those temperatures to drop a little bit, giving you a nice little breeze, and also causing some gusty winds ahead of them, which is actually, pretty crazy. So yeah, definitely, definitely something we gotta watch out for. It looks like a lot of these storms are really, wow, just now really starting to fire off here across portions of Missouri. I'll tell you what, my friends, let's go and switch on over here to the overall radar view. This is right here across the state. You can see there's a lot of action going on here towards portions of Missouri now. I mean, look at this. Latest scans here absolutely blowing up with a lot of convection. A lot of storms firing off here across southern Missouri. Even portions of Tennessee, too. You can obviously see there's this line, kind of a vertical or horizontal line that's going on here. So definitely things are starting to fire off here. Also across portions of the southeast as well. But we got our big storms, our big boys, firing off here right across the eastern portions of the Rockies. Now, these guys are going to track into the Central Plains. It's something we got to watch out for because these guys are going to be severe. A lot of these are currently already severe, but there's this long old line that's firing off here. So we're going to keep our eyes open for this. Now, I will tell you, something that we forgot to mention earlier, or forgot to talk about, we didn't mention it, but we forgot to talk about here. Let's go and pull up the current watches. We do have ourselves actually two. We actually have two new watch, or one new watch, but two watches in general. So let's go ahead and switch on over here to this really quickly. Here's our first severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect here. This has been in effect for a little bit, and this will remain in effect until 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 Eastern time. So a little bit to go here. This is across portions of eastern Wyoming. Wait, hold on. No, let's see here. So this is Nebraska. Okay, then that's Kansas. Okay, so yeah, this is actually, that's Wyoming. Okay, I don't know, it just took me a second to think about that. But southeastern Wyoming, portions of central and western Nebraska, as well as southwestern South Dakota here. So we are watching possibility of a few severe storms for today. Tornado chance is quite low, 10% chance of a tornado happening within the watch area. You know, it's a possibility. The chances of those being big tornadoes, EF2 and higher, is 5% chance, so half the threat, half the potential here. However, damaging winds, 50% chance. Damaging winds of being 70 miles per hour or more, 30% chance, a little bit lower. 60% chance hail threat, and hail being 2 inches in diameter and greater is also clocking in at a 40% chance. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, that's our first watch. Secondary watch does includes portions of Colorado and northeastern New Mexico. So a lot of Colorado for this one. This is where those one cells are firing off. We just looked at even a small portion of far western panhandle of Oklahoma and far northwestern Texas is also included inside of this. Tornadoes is kind of the same. Oh, actually a little bit higher threat here. 20% chance here. Okay, definitely watch out for that. 5% for that. 40% hail, 40% wind. 20% significant winds. 60% hail. And 60% significant hail. Wow. Okay, so obviously this guy has a bigger tornado threat and a hail threat with this new watch that just got issued here not too long ago. Until 8 o'clock Mountain, let's see here. 8 o'clock Mountain, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. So a while to go. And currently it's 5 o'clock Eastern, so we have just about 5 or so hours to go before this does get canceled. So we have a little bit to go, my friends. So let's go and see what's going on down here. So it does look like we have another warning getting issued here just south of Nashville, right here in the Tennessee region. We are looking at right now towards Murfreesboro, overall included, portions of Christiana, let's go see here, College Grove as well. So let's see here, 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter size hail. Yeah, it's nothing insane. It's along that line I was telling you guys about that's currently firing off across the region. So we'll keep our eyes out for it. We'll continue watching it, see what this is going to do. Let's see here. Okay, let's go see here. Weapon Ghost says, I gotta be back shortly, man. Gotta go eat some dinner. I can't wait to see the next 18Z GFS bump up the hype more. You never know. It could do both. It could go higher or it could go lower. We'll see what happens with it. Let's see here. But I got to admit, the signal has been there for days on the GFS. We'll watch it. We'll see what this does, though. You know, obviously, it could still change even, this far out. Still a little bit away. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of, that is kind of what we're talking about here. So, you guys just please be safe here for today. I want to go ahead and say, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. You guys absolutely rock. So thank you guys just so much for being here. You guys are the best, and I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, all right, so we're gonna keep our eyes open for it. Look at all the warnings that are just now popping up here. Absolutely pretty nuts. So, but guys, I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and be right back. I'm going to go ahead and grab a drink really quickly. I'm probably going to be like 2 minutes. So give me 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. Grab a snack. Grab yourself something to drink really quickly. I'm going to go grab a drink really quick because I have nothing to drink right now. And obviously, talking a lot, definitely need it. But guys, we'll be back here shortly. So hang tight. We'll be back here in a moment.
Here are some observations from across the region. It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 78 at Des Moines, 84 at Concordia, Kansas, 77 at Denver, and 72 at Cheyenne. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 75 at Sioux Falls, 83 at Kansas City, and 67 at Valentine. At Northland, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 76. Once again, at 4 p.m. in Lincoln it was 83 degrees under partly sunny skies. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For tonight and Wednesday, strong to severe thunderstorms will be possible through about midnight across eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa. A few isolated severe storms with mainly a hail and strong wind threat are possible prior to 7 p.m. mainly north of a line from David City to Omaha and Atlantic, Iowa. Then more widespread storms could sweep in with a damaging wind and large hail threat from 8 p.m. until midnight, mostly south of a line from about David City to Plattsmouth and Red Oak. There is a small chance for a tornado or two, mostly in southeast Nebraska this evening. Some storms may linger past midnight in southeast Nebraska and southwest Iowa, but the chance of severe weather with those seems low at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday night through Tuesday. Additional strong to severe storms are possible Thursday afternoon and evening, mainly affecting parts of eastern Nebraska. Thunderstorm chances continue from the weekend into early next week. Later outlooks will address the chance of severe storms in those periods. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation could be needed for...
All right, we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. Just gotta go grab myself a drink there, but we're good. We're ready to go back again. My friends, let's go and pull back up the chat. If you guys have any questions, like I said, let me know. We're gonna be here for you guys. We're gonna make sure that you guys stay up to date and stuff like that. So, but once again, guys, thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. I do appreciate your support. So, let's go ahead and get this thing going here. So, let's go ahead and see here. Do I have Radar Omega? If so, please show some Storm Chaser fields. I do not, unfortunately. I do not have Radar Omega. I did have WSP3, but my thing ran out, so I'll have to get that back up here soon. Anyway, so let's go and see here. Tornado analysis says, defined hook echo in northwestern Nebraska. Let's go and take a look here at northwest Nebraska. Let's see what's going on down here. Cross portions of Nebraska. It's going to move up to the northwest. See what's going on. Wow, that's a big severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued here not long ago. Let's see here. That's new. That's definitely new here. Let's see. So this is for bits of Mullen and Cincia. Wow, look at that. So this is the one we're watching. This is actually the one that you're looking at. That is definitely a hook echo. Okay. So this is probably going to go tornado warning here in a little bit. Just because, just straight off looking at this. This is a classic supercell. Classic. We're going to watch out for this. This is definitely rotating too. That's nuts. So guys, we're going to keep on watching this. Like I said, there is, this is what we call a hook echo. Yeah, this is pretty intense. This is definitely a pretty intense storm here we're watching. It also does look like, honestly, the hail is also a big concern out of this. Ping pong ball size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Possible tornado too. Yeah, definitely pretty nasty here. Pun says check Discord. I can't check Discord right now. I don't have it on the computer, so. But anyway, so yeah, that is what we're looking at. Look at all of this line. This is just a whole freaking line of storms that's just firing off here across, northeastern New Mexico into portions all the way down here. So we're going to keep on watching this. We're going to keep our eyes open for this. Let's see. First severe thunderstorm warning for bits of Colmore, south of Abbott, I think it's pronounced that. So that is actively what we are looking at here. Let's go and see here. So 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter size hail, so baseline severe thunderstorm warning is kind of what we're talking about here. Let's see here. Thactor, I'm really bad at this. Let's see. Delhi, I guess. Tempest as well. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning for, let's see, ping pong ball size hail. So obviously a lot bigger hail threat with this. So that's what we're looking at here. North of that, let's go and switch on radars here. Let's see. So this is the one we are looking at. This is actually a pretty nasty cell. This is the one that actually did have that 2-inch hail report. This guy's back at it again, likely, seriously, this is right back at it again, likely causing a lot of hail here. Radar's estimating 3 3/10 of an inch hail. That's actually quite nasty. Let's see here. Okay, nothing. There's no obviously rotation going on with that, so that's definitely good. But let's see what the hail is about here. $half size. That's it. That's all they would issue that for. $half size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. I mean, this is barely even scanning up either. It's only 1,400 feet up in the air. So obviously that's kind of a bit concerning here. I would honestly think that they would definitely have that much higher. Let's check these guys near Briars Deer Trail. Imagine being in a chance called Last Chance, or being in a place called Last Chance. Okay, let's see here. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter size hail for this guy as well. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, quarter 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. So these are just baseline, huh? These are just baseline. Yeah, all of these are just normal severe thunderstorm warnings here. They're not really anything too crazy, but yeah, this guy for Mullen, yeah, we gotta watch out for this. This guy's definitely, oh yeah, still hooking, and it looks like it's gonna continue to for a little bit too. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so we are watching this. Did they have a tornado possible on this? They do not. Why? Why don't they have a tornado possible on this? Let's see. This is actually right here. Like I said, the main threat for tornadoes is right across the southern area of Nebraska into the north central side of Kansas, which is kind of concerning here. We're already starting to see some of that action kick off here. So we're gonna watch it. We're gonna see what this is gonna show us. So yeah, we're going to keep our eyes open. Like I said, there is another severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect across the western side of Missouri, directly south of Kansas City. Currently happening here. Let's see here. So I got more reports coming in here from Twitter. Let's see here. So Devin just now... Wow, look at that. Okay, so Devin just now posted out something here. We're going to switch on back here to this really quick. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that big old cumulonimbus tower. Going on there. Big old storms happen right here. This is from Denver in the foreground. Strong storm in the background. So that's pretty. That's definitely pretty crazy here. So once again, thank you so much, Devin, for posting that out there. Greatly appreciated, my friend. So yeah, we're gonna keep on watching this, my friends. We're gonna keep on seeing, what the weather is gonna do here for today. It's definitely, definitely heating up here. That's for sure. I mean, that's without a doubt. See what's going on with this guy too. Okay, that might be something we got to watch out for. Okay, let's watch this one cell in Missouri. It's not doing anything too crazy yet, but we should watch it. That's all I'm saying. You can really see that outflow boundary, that gust front, really expanding out there too. Really expanding, pretty crazy. Wow, look at all these warnings now. Nuts, absolutely crazy. A lot of them. So let's see. So we're definitely, all of our eyes are definitely on this cell. Ooh, okay. Let's take a look at velocity. Okay, it kind of looks like it might be doing, looking a little bit more better over the last few scans of not doing much. Okay, that's good. Let's take a look at this guy. For Hemingford, bits of Marsland, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter size hail, baseline. Portions of Potter here, north of Kimball. Let's see. Quarter size hail. Yeah, a lot of these are actually now just baseline. Let's see here. Ping pong ball size hail a little bit higher. Okay, that's obviously a big concern. Quarter size. Okay. So yeah. That is what we are looking at, my friends. That is actively what we are seeing. So we're gonna continue watching this here. We're gonna see just what this is gonna do. Like I said, here's our actual overall view. A lot of them are firing off. You can see right across right across northeastern New Mexico, as well as eastern Colorado, too. Portions, now I'm moving to western Nebraska. Even a few here across South Dakota on the far western side, too. A lot of these are definitely kicking off here. Also across the southeast. I mean, look how much action we're starting to see pop up here. Really, especially across, a lot of these areas you can see across southern Missouri. Bam! Not much is happening in that latest few scans. Really, definitely heats up a lot of action across a lot of these zones here, which is pretty nuts. Here's actual live satellite view you guys can see. Obviously, we'll work for this thing a little bit, but you can see right around in here, you can obviously see all of our thunderstorm initiation. Like I said, these little white clouds you see right here, these are all storms that are now starting to fire off here, which is pretty crazy. So we'll definitely keep on watching this. A lot of action going on here towards, like I said, Tennessee 2. You can see a little bit more storm action going on right here on the western side. So we'll see what this does. We'll definitely keep our eyes open for it. Yeah, but our big stuff's happening right over here. Like I said, right here towards western Nebraska, pretty much east central side of Colorado now. Now, I'll tell you what, my friends, let's see. Let's go ahead and switch on over to the live. I want to take a look here at the future cast. Okay, let's take a look at the future models and see what's going on with these. See what the models are at least projecting here in our down the line. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch over to that here right now. So switching over to the future radar view. So this is what's happening. So obviously we have our cells is firing off right now. Current time is about 5:30. So yeah, this is falling along in Eastern time, by the way. Time's in the upper right-hand corner. So if we do track down here in time, you can obviously see, yeah, a lot of... we are expecting this to kind of, move from individual discrete mode, more individual cells, now moving into more of a linear fashion, kind of, once we move into southern Nebraska, that's whenever things are really going to start kicking off here. Now, these storms are going to be around for a while, so we got to keep on watching this. Like I said, storms are really firing off here, and they kind of show it dying down kind of around 11 or so. So we'll definitely, we'll be here to cover for you guys, make sure that you guys stay up to date with this, and we'll definitely continue to see what this is going to do. Megan wants to know what's my favorite drink. I think Dr. Pepper and Coke is best drinks, in my opinion. Dr. Pepper's pretty good, even though I haven't had it in a long time. It's pretty good though. Anyways, let's go and switch back here really quickly. See what's going on down here. So yeah, we really got to keep our eye open for this guy. I mean, this guy's definitely been quite crazy over the last few frames. As you can see, this thing was once a well-defined hook echo. A lot of warm air just pouring in on the side. That's where it's getting all of its energy source. Like I said, a lot of this warm and moisture-filled air starts driving its way into, this hook here. And obviously, the cold air backs in behind it. You got yourself a little bit of rotation that goes on right there. So that's where your wall cloud, eventually your funnel cloud, and maybe a tornado would happen. But right now, in the latest scans, you can obviously see how, it looks like it's kind of deformed a little bit, which is definitely some great news, definitely good news. But still, it looks like there is a bit of hail that's ongoing with the cell. Once again, it's across the north-central side of Nebraska, currently happening right now. Like I said, Mullen portions here of Thedford, bits of, Cinsa. This is currently happening at the moment. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's actually, that's pretty crazy. Let's see here. Do I think that it will develop in a line eventually? Yeah, I definitely do believe it will. Like I said, once it moves into southern Nebraska, I really do think it's going to, transition from more of that linear mode, more of that discrete mode, those individual cells, eventually turning into that, that line of storms. Like I said, right here, the models were supporting it happen right here across the southern side of Nebraska, and that just so happens to be when the biggest tornado threat does exist. Now, here's the thing. Like I said, it's supposed to be a linear line, which means that we could honestly have maybe a few embedded cells. Like I said, some of those could honestly maybe even go rain wrapped. Which hope that that's not the case, but big possibility. Let's go see here. Be Random Me says hello from Nashville. Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. Drew says, why is this not moving like the direction, or why is this not moving in the direction strongest? What are you talking about? Southeast. I have no idea what you're trying to say there, Drew. Let's go see. Megan says, do earthquakes affect the weather? They do not. Nope. Have no effect. It's more of a more of a geology type of thing, but not really much of a meteorology. Kind of two different fields here. One's happening with the tectonic plates and the other one's happening with the atmosphere. Two totally different things. But yeah, so let's take a look here down towards, let's take a look and see what's going on here towards Colorado. Let's see, there's a lot of action going on here towards Colorado. This guy, this cell's been going on for a while now. Definitely has been kind of crazy. Like I said, currently radar is estimating about 3-inch hail. 3.2 to be exact. Okay, they actually did upgrade this now to 2-inch hail. So 2-inch hail as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gust is a concern here. So we'll definitely, we got to keep our eyes open for this, my friends, because things are definitely getting pretty nasty with this cell. So let's see here. Pat says volcanoes affect the weather. Absolutely, yeah, because they do emit a lot of greenhouse gases, which does allow for, obviously greenhouse gases, have a lot of heat to them. Definitely, yep, they do. Earthquakes, though, do not. Yeah, earthquakes don't, but volcanoes can. For sure. Okay, this guy's still trying. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and see here. Toby says it's my crush's birthday to be, by the way. Well, I mean, you should do the right thing and tell her happy birthday, man. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna watch out for this. It does look like we have a few active flash flood warnings in effect as well. Wow, here we go. Another severe thunderstorm warning here in actually Indiana? Really? South of Selvin, north of Tennyson. I'm guessing for quarter-size hail. Yep, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I had a feeling. Devin says, tweet the photo when I can't. Okay, let's take a look here at see what he has posted. Wow. Okay, switching over here to the Twitter view. This is what's happening here. Look at that. That is gorgeous. You can actually see how it flats out the top. That's that anvil. That is beautiful. No way. Yeah, that's the kind of shot I want to get here soon. Hopefully. Toby says I did at 4 a.m. Oh, God. Man, Toby, what am I going to do with you? Why would you do it at 4 in the morning? Why would you do that? Why would you do that at 4 in the morning, man? Oh, man. Okay. Anyways, so let's keep an eye on this. So we'll be luckily right now we have no tornado warnings. That's definitely some great news. Let's hope that it stays like that. Like I said, a lot of these cells are really firing off across Colorado and Nebraska. Nebraska and Colorado is currently getting slammed right now. Like I said, if we switch on over here to our satellite view, you can actually see these storms that are actually firing off here. Like I said, across portions of western Nebraska, eastern side of Colorado, even portions. There's actually a pretty nasty storm across the northeastern side of New Mexico as well. You can actually see right there. That's a pretty daggone nasty storm we're looking at. But that's actively what we are seeing here. So guys, please be safe here for today. A lot of crazy stuff is happening. So, but I tell you what, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and head on a break here for a few moments. We'll be back here at around 5:45 or so, so hang tight here for a little bit. If you're new to the channel, guys, consider hitting that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated, you guys. Y'all absolutely rock. Thank you so much for being here, and seriously, you guys are the best. But anyways, guys, we'll be back here in a little bit, so hang tight, and I'll catch you guys here in a moment.
Some storms may linger past midnight in southeast Nebraska and southwest Iowa, but the chance of severe weather with those seems low at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday night through Tuesday. Additional strong to severe storms are possible Thursday afternoon and evening, mainly affecting parts of eastern Nebraska. Thunderstorm chances continue from the weekend into early next week. Later outlooks will address the chance of severe storms in those periods. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation could be needed for parts of the area through this evening. Please pass along any reports. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station WXM-20 in Lincoln, Nebraska. The current time is 4:33 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Locally heavy rainfall possible until midnight. Lows in the upper 50s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour until midnight, becoming light and variable. Thursday, partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour, becoming southwest after midnight. Chance of rain 80%. Friday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 50s. Highs in the lower 80s. Saturday night and Sunday, hot. Partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 60s. Highs in the upper 80s. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows around 70. Chance of rain 20%. Monday, hot, sunny. Highs in the lower 90s. Monday night, mostly clear with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows around 70. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday, hot, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. At 4 p.m. in Lincoln, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 83 degrees, the dew point 61, and the relative humidity 47%. The wind was northeast at 3 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.88 inches and falling. Across eastern Nebraska, at Columbus, haze was reported with a temperature of 77. At Plattsmouth, it was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 80. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 81 at Omaha, 76 at Grand Island, and 81 at Fremont. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 84 at Beatrice, 79 at Nebraska City, and 74 at Norfolk. Here are some observations from across the region. It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 78 at Des Moines, 84 at Concordia, Kansas, 77 at Denver, and 72 at Cheyenne. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 75 at Sioux Falls, 83 at Kansas City, and 67 at Valentine. At Northland, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 76. Once again, at 4 p.m. in Lincoln it was 83 degrees under partly sunny skies. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For tonight and Wednesday, strong to severe thunderstorms will be possible through about midnight across eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa. A few isolated severe storms with mainly a hail and strong wind threat are possible prior to 7 p.m. mainly north of the line from David City to Omaha and Atlantic, Iowa. Then more widespread storms could sweep in with a damaging wind and large hail threat from 8 p.m. until midnight, mostly south of the line from about David City to Plattsmouth and Red Oak. There is a small chance for a tornado or two, mostly in southeast Nebraska this evening. Some storms may linger past midnight in southeast Nebraska and southwest Iowa, but the chance of severe weather with those seems low at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday night through Tuesday. Additional strong to severe storms are possible Thursday afternoon and evening, mainly affecting parts of eastern Nebraska. Thunderstorm chances continue from the weekend into early next week. Later outlooks will address the chance of severe storms in those periods. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation could be needed for parts of the area through this evening. Please pass along any reports. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station WXM-20 in Lincoln, Nebraska. The current time is 4:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Locally heavy rainfall possible until midnight. Lows in the upper 50s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour until midnight, becoming light and variable. Thursday, partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour, becoming southwest after midnight. Chance of rain 80%. Friday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 50s. Highs in the lower 80s. Saturday night and Sunday, hot. Partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 60s. Highs in the upper 80s. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows around 70. Chance of rain 20%. Monday, hot, sunny. Highs in the lower 90s. Monday night, mostly clear with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows around 70. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday, hot, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. At 4 p.m. in Lincoln, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 83 degrees, the dew point 61, and the relative humidity 47%. The wind was northeast at 3 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.88 inches and falling. Across eastern Nebraska, at Columbus, haze was reported with a temperature of 77. At Plattsmouth, it was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 80. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 81 at Omaha, 76 at Grand Island, and 81 at Fremont. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 84 at Beatrice, 79 at Nebraska City, and 74 at Norfolk. Here are some observations from across the region. It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 78 at Des Moines, 84 at Concordia, Kansas, 77 at Denver, and 72 at Cheyenne. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 75 at Sioux Falls, 83 at Kansas City, and 67 at Valentine. At North Platte, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 76. Once again, at 4 p.m. in Lincoln it was 83 degrees under partly sunny skies. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For tonight and Wednesday, strong to severe thunderstorms will be possible through about midnight across eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa. A few isolated severe storms with mainly a hail and strong wind threat are possible prior to 7 p.m. mainly north of a line from David City to Omaha and Atlantic, Iowa. Then more widespread storms could sweep in with a damaging wind and large hail threat from 8 p.m. until midnight, mostly south of a line from about David City to Plattsmouth and Red Oak. There is a small chance for a tornado or two, mostly in southeast Nebraska this evening. Some storms may linger past midnight in southeast Nebraska and southwest Iowa, but the chance of severe weather with those seems low at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday night through Tuesday. Additional strong to severe storms are possible Thursday afternoon and evening, mainly affecting parts of eastern Nebraska. Thunderstorm chances continue from the weekend into early next week. Later outlooks will address the chance of severe storms in those periods. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation could be needed for parts of the area through this evening. Please pass along any reports. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station WXM20 in Lincoln, Nebraska. The current time is 4:43 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Locally heavy rainfall possible until midnight. Lows in the upper 50s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour until midnight, becoming light and variable. Thursday, partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour, becoming southwest after midnight. Chance of rain 80%. Friday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 50s. Highs in the lower 80s. Saturday night and Sunday, hot. Partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 60s. Highs in the upper 80s. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows around 70. Chance of rain 20%. Monday, hot, sunny. Highs in the lower 90s. Monday night, mostly clear with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows around 70. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday, hot, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. At 4 p.m. in Lincoln, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 83 degrees, the dew point 61, and the relative humidity 47%. The wind was northeast at 3 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.88 inches and falling. Across eastern Nebraska, at Columbus, haze was reported with a temperature of 77. At Plattsmouth, it was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 80. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 81 at Omaha, 76 at Grand Island, and 81 at Fremont. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 84 at Beatrice, 79 at Nebraska City, and 74 at Norfolk. Here are some observations from across the region. It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 78 at Des Moines, 84 at Concordia, Kansas, 77 at Denver, and 72 at Cheyenne. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 75 at Sioux Falls, 83 at Kansas City, and 67 at Valentine. At Northland, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 76. Once again, at 4 p.m. in Lincoln it was 83 degrees under partly sunny skies. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For tonight and Wednesday, strong to severe thunderstorms will be possible through about midnight across eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa. A few isolated severe storms with mainly a hail and strong wind threat are possible prior to 7 p.m. mainly north of a line from David City to Omaha and Atlantic, Iowa. Then more widespread storms could sweep in with a damaging wind and large hail threat from 8 p.m. until midnight, mostly south of a line from about David City to Plattsmouth and Red Oak. There is a small chance for a tornado or two, mostly in southeast Nebraska this evening. Some storms may linger past midnight in southeast Nebraska and southwest Iowa, but the chance of severe weather with those seems low at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday night through Tuesday. Additional strong to severe storms are possible Thursday afternoon and evening, mainly affecting parts of eastern Nebraska. Thunderstorm chances continue from the weekend into early next week. Later outlooks will address the chance of severe storms in those periods. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation could be needed for parts of the area through this evening. Please pass along any reports. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station WXM20 in Lincoln, Nebraska. The current time is 4:49 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Locally heavy rainfall possible until midnight. Lows in the upper 50s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. highs in the upper 70s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour until midnight, becoming light and variable. Thursday, partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour, becoming southwest after midnight. Chance of rain 80%. Friday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 50s. Highs in the lower 80s. Saturday night and Sunday, hot. Partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 60s. Highs in the upper 80s. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows around 70. Chance of rain 20%. Monday, hot, sunny. Highs in the lower 90s. Monday night, mostly clear with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows around 70. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday, hot, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. At 4 p.m. in Lincoln, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 83 degrees, the dew point 61, and the relative humidity 47%. The wind was northeast at 3 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.88 inches and falling. Across eastern Nebraska, at Columbus, haze was reported with a temperature of 77. At Plattsmouth, it was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 80. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 81 at Omaha, 76 at Grand Island, and 81 at Fremont. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 84 at Beatrice, 79 at Nebraska City, and 74 at Norfolk. Here are some observations from across the region. It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 78 at Des Moines, 84 at Concordia, Kansas, 77 at Denver, and 72 at Cheyenne. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 75 at Sioux Falls, 83 at Kansas City, and 67 at Valentine. At North Platte, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 76. Once again, at 4 p.m. in Lincoln it was 83 degrees under partly sunny skies. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For tonight and Wednesday, strong to severe thunderstorms will be possible through about midnight across eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa. A few isolated severe storms with mainly a hail and strong wind threat are possible prior to 7 p.m. mainly north of a line from David City to Omaha and Atlantic, Iowa. Then more widespread storms could sweep in with a damaging wind and large hail threat from 8 p.m. until midnight, mostly south of a line from about David City to Plattsmouth and Red Oak. There is a small chance for a tornado or two, mostly in southeast Nebraska this evening. Some storms may linger past midnight in southeast Nebraska and southwest Iowa, but the chance of severe weather with those seems low at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday night through Tuesday. Additional strong to severe storms are possible Thursday afternoon and evening, mainly affecting parts of eastern Nebraska. Thunderstorm chances continue from the weekend into early next week. Later outlooks will address the chance of severe storms in those periods. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation could be needed for parts of the area through this evening. Please pass along any reports. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station WXM20 in Lincoln, Nebraska. The current time is 4:54 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Locally heavy rainfall possible until midnight. Lows in the upper 50s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour until midnight, becoming light and variable. Thursday, partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour, becoming southwest after midnight. Chance of rain 80%. Friday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 50s. Highs in the lower 80s.